Welcome to today's live training on how I automated my option strategy and generate $5,923 per month on autopilot without risking my savings, being glued to a screen, or ever giving up control of my trading account. And if you stay until the end, I will give you the options bot that I am personally using and that I built to profit in 2025. That's actually the strategy that we'll be covering in today's training. There's no coding required. You'll be able to connect it to your broker and it will manage entries, exits, hedges, and more all on autopilot. And I'm providing it to everyone here who's on this training. But not only that, today you will learn the retirement income blueprint, how I turned $100,000 into reliable, stress-free monthly income with simple, low-risk options bots. And particularly in this training, I'm talking about just one of them that I'm using for 2025 on my main account, my $200,000 account, and how you can do this even if you're not tech savvy or new to options. I'm also going to be showing you the three foolproof safeguards, the three hidden fail safes that protect your account from bear markets, market manipulations, and volatility spikes so that you can stay in full control of your account. And we'll be showing a real case study of how Roman, a complete options newbie, made $3,070 in just 90 days using our options bots and finally found the confidence to retire without running out of money. So before I get into all the good stuff, I must share a legal disclaimer because welcome to the United States. And let's just say this, during this presentation, I'm going to be sharing my own results, student results, and backtested results. But by no means does that guarantee you will see the same results. You might do worse, you might do better. I don't know. Okay. Regardless, it requires work on your part. This is just education and entertainment. So take that as you wish. All right, guys, I am your host, Austin Booley, live in Houston, Texas, right outside of Conroe, like one of you guys said you were attending from, which is awesome. I built a software for swing traders and stock investors. I've helped over 20,000 people make money from trading, which is awesome. Then I sold my company for $200,000, and that's what started this. I thought, is there a way that I can take this $200,000 and turn it into a way that generates passive income for me and that this can become my nest egg. And it took 4 years in two accounts. Okay. I put $1,000 in one account, 1,000 into another, lost it all both. My greatest loss over time was $15,000, and all because I was trying to learn and figure out how can I take this money and turn it into something that will consistently work for me. And so after 4 years in two accounts, I found one thing that is true, and that is option selling is the most profitable strategy online. Don't believe me? There's so many studies to prove it. Here is a study done by Wilshire Associates. It's also verified by a lot of other companies like Bloomberg, Texas A&M University, and so many other colleges have done studies like this that shows when you sell options, you make more than the average market return, and you do so at a lower risk. Who here wants to make more at a lower risk, right? That's what we're all here for, right? We're here to kind of actually use option selling to generate some income, make a bit more than we would just putting it in the market, but we also want to lower our risk. And so that's what option selling has shown to do for literally, it says over the past 32 years of just this study. And again, I've been doing this as well, and I can say this to be true. Again, you can see here, returns are higher, risk is lower, volatility is lower. And so you can see like this is why option selling is the greatest way. And so I started doing this. I started doing this for myself, manually trading, selling options, seeing how this worked. In my first month of doing this, real deal, I made $2,600. I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I thought, wow, this is it. The only problem is, although I was consistently making money, was able to see my account really start to grow and see the potential of this, I was still stressed and had no free time. All right. I still had to wake up in the morning and check the screen before I go to bed. I was doing futures options, so I was literally watching it 24/7, 24/5, I should say, but overnight as well. Guys, I would always be checking my phone and it just did not work out well. Guys, here's a picture of my wife. It's Sunday, the day before work. I'm trying to check all the markets, the charts, and all these things. And she was able to take a picture of me without me knowing because all she wanted was my attention. Guys, when I got into this trading thing, I wanted to generate income so that I could spend time with my wife and not be glued to a screen or not be forced by some job. But yet I let it suck me in more than ever before, and all my wife wanted was attention, which is kind of what I promised her when I got married, right? And I wasn't able to give her that because trading sucked up so much of my time. So that's when I read this article done by FIU Business. And in the article, it said in the US stock market, about 70% of comprehensive trading volume is done through algorithmic trading. Now, if you don't know what that means, it just means that 70% of trading is done by bots. Okay. And if 70% of trading is done by bots, why am I not getting a piece of that, right? I thought, okay, if I'm option selling, there should be a way to just put that on autopilot, correct? And so that's exactly what I did. I said, all right, we're going to automate this. And so that started my literally 12-month journey of building the best software to automate what we're doing now, but for option selling. And that's what I call the options auto trader. And so that's exactly what I'm sharing with you guys today, what I have to share with you guys, and it was awesome. So basically, this is what it's done for me so far. It's gave me consistent profits. Instead of having that cycle of large win, large loss, and basically resetting my account every month because I have wins, maybe slow win, slow win, slow win, and then a huge loss that wipes it all out. Instead of going through that roller coaster, instead I just have small win, small win, small win, small win, small win. And then when I lose, it's a capped loss. And it was able to do it for me. And so again, it gave me consistent profits, which gave me a better peace of mind and ability to provide some income. Not only that, it decreased my losses. Guys, how many times have we had a loss because we simply took our eyes off the market? We went to the restroom. We were stuck in a meeting. Our kids wanted to watch a ball game, which is cool. We want to do that, right? But because we took our eyes off the screen, we lost money. Or maybe we missed out on a trade we knew we could have made, right? Are you guys getting this? But instead of not having to do that now, what we can do is this bot will manage it for us 24/7 every 15 seconds to get us out exactly when we need. And that's why it decreased my losses. Unlike before when I had a $15,000 loss, I've never had anything like that with this now. Not only that, not only has it given me consistent profits, it's helped me decrease my losses, but it gave me back my time. Guys, that is the whole point of why we're doing this, right? We want to generate monthly income so that we can have more peace of mind for our family and spend more time with them without being glued to the screen. Oh, it's a headache. But now we can do this and it can be completely handled for us based on the rules we set up, which I'll be teaching you here in just a second. And so my results with this, I was making about $3,000 a month when I was doing it myself, but when it got fully automated through the options auto trader, I was able to make as much as $8,000 in a single month. Now, on average, I'm doing about 6,000 now, so double what I was doing as a manual trader, but still, it's insane and it's awesome, and I want to show you exactly how to do this too. But not only that, not only did I get cool money, I also got what I truly wanted, which was time with my wife, guys. We were able to go on vacations. She's a teacher. This income now replaces what she makes as a teacher, which is super awesome because starting this upcoming year, she's finally able to quit because she's treated so badly as a teacher. No offense, I love what teachers do, the great stuff, but man, they just don't get treated well. And so, well, actually, she'll be able to stop working and actually do things that she likes. We'll be able to travel more, and I'm super excited for that, all because we're able to replace that using a simple automated system. But not only that, Ryan did this as well. Ryan, who is a heart transplant patient and knows that, hey, his chances of dying early is higher than most people. And so he wants to make sure that his family and two kids are set up. And so that's why he's using these bots. And he was able to make $3,500 in his first 30 days, which is awesome. Roman, who is trying to find a way to retire because he feels like he's been on the hamster wheel of work for so long, and then he hasn't been able to see a way to retire. Use these bots to actually realize, wow, I can make my money work for me, even though I'm working. And then David, who's doing this, man, every time we talk, he's always traveling somewhere else, which is awesome. I love David. And he made $1,000 in his first 30 days. And Dean, starting off with a smaller account, made $700 in his first 30 days. Are you guys getting this? You seeing how cool this is? Can you imagine taking your options trading profits and actually automating it? Like, could you imagine how hands-free that would be? How you could actually make money with it? Are you seeing this? Are you getting this? Is it starting to make sense? Okay, cool. So let's get into what you're really here for. Today, you will learn, number one, the retirement income blueprint, which is what we're going to get into right now. How I turned $100,000 into reliable, stress-free monthly income with one simple low-risk options bot, and how you can do it even if you're not tech savvy or new to options. Again, we'll be going over the three foolproof safeguards later and a real case study. So without further ado, let's actually dive into the fun stuff. Stop sharing my screen and let's get over to it. So let me see here. I'm going to stop sharing. Sorry, it's going to look weird here for a second. Going to kind of come over here and make this more worth our time. Okay. Sorry about the delay here. We're working on one laptop screen. Can you guys see my screen? Do you guys see what I'm sharing? Do you see trading view and a stock chart up there? All right, let's see. We can walk through some details. We got yes from David, yes from Kevin, yes from Aaron. Okay, cool. Sweet. let's dive in. All right, remember, put your questions in the Q&A channel and we'll get to it, but this is what's going on, okay? When I looked at the market this year, I thought, okay, what is going to happen in 2025? And honestly, no idea. Nobody knows, right? We can make educated guesses, but nobody knows. Why? Well, because inflation's still really high. We still have a lot going on with the political parties turning over and changing this year. A lot of economic chaos, international news. We cannot predict. And if someone says they can, they're an absolute liar. But what I did is I went back to the fundamentals that govern the stock market, and that is price action and trend. Okay. And so when we look at the price action of the market, we see one prevalent trend from 2023 all the way through 2024, and that is an uptrend. Why is that? Well, because the highs are getting higher, the lows are getting higher. That is an uptrend. Okay. So the market's moving higher. But although it's moving higher, we don't want to just trade a strategy that goes up, right? Because look, we're starting to consolidate this year because we don't know what's going to happen, right? New president coming in, probably new policies. Hopefully it'll be good. Who knows, right? And so the market's plateauing. And so we need a strategy, or at least this was my thought. I need a strategy that's going to profit whether the market goes down or up. And so what I put together was a strangle strategy like this. Something that gives me a lot of upside room, a little downside room, and allows me to make money in this. And this is what's called the option strategy of a strangle. Again, my handwriting is terrible on this, but it's called a strangle trade. Okay, basically just means as long as the market stays between these two levels, I make money. And so this is the strategy that I'm deploying for 2025 on my main account. This is where the bulk of my money is going. It's called a strangle. Stays in this level, I make money. Okay. Here's how I'm managing this trade. Okay. I'm not just holding this forever. I'm closing the trade when there's a 25% take profit. I'm closing the trade early when there's 21 days left. I'm using no more than 30% of my account into this. You're like, whoa, Austin, you might move a little fast. Okay, maybe I did. Let me slow this down. Okay. Let's say I enter this strangle and I collect 50. No, that's hard for math. I'm gonna do 100. This is way higher than, but I need easy math. Let's say I collect $100 in credit. Okay, I receive $100 for putting on this trade. That means once I make a $25 profit, I'm gonna close the trade. And again, this is, I forgot to mention, this is a 90 DTE trade. So we're going out 90 days in the future. So I'm going to enter in 90 days. And once we've gone down and we've been in the trade for what is it going to be about 69 days about once I've been in the trade for 69 days and there's 21 days left and I'm still not out of the position with the profit, I'm going to close it whether it's a profit or loss. And I might be saying, Austin, cool, that makes sense. It just has to stay in between two levels. I get that. But is this going to work? Again, back tests aren't 100% accurate, right? They can mean a lot of things. But what we saw here is that outside of one major loss here that we really had for the strategy, again, it's very consistent, right? Very consistent. Why? Well, because we're betting that the market will stay where it is or go a little higher. And that's typically what the market does in most times, especially when we don't know what's happening, which is what's happening right here in 2025. So you can see right here, this strategy has a very well performance. We'll be cutting out losers like this using some of the foolproof risk strategies that we'll be talking about here in the next part of this webinar. But right now in this trading, we're talking about the strangle strategy, which is very consistent, very profitable, and that's exactly what we're doing. And so just like this, as long as we can bet that the stock will stay at these levels, we can do that. And so this is the strategy. You can now go trade this yourself by hand, or we can plug it into the options auto trader. And so that's exactly what I'm going to show you here today is how we can plug this into the options auto trader. If you don't know what the options auto trader is, this is a tool that allows you to automate your options trading, meaning that you take the strategy, you plug it in here, and then it automates the trading for you. Okay. So I'm going to click on create an auto trader. And guys, typically you'd have to go through this process. I'm going to create a strangle. I want to do this. I want to do that, which is a 10 delta, 5 delta, all these details. And you're going to enter in once a week. You're going to do all these details, which most people don't care about. Here's what the fun thing is for everyone here. I already plugged it in here for you guys. right here, biweekly Rainmaker. This is the strategy. Okay, this is what we're going with. It's a 90 DTE strangle. Okay, so if you're using the options auto trader, you literally just come in here, you click on pick a bot, biweekly Rainmaker, 90 DTE strangle. You can use it to get set up today. But the question is, okay, Austin, what if I want to do it myself? Well, you can do it yourself here as well. Let me show you that entire process so you can see how the strategy works, okay? It's a strangle trade. Again, hopefully done on futures if your broker supports it, futures options. If not, do it on SPY or SPX depending on your account size, okay? You're going to go 90 days out into the future. You're going to do a 10 delta put and a 5 delta call. You're going to do once a week, depending on what your account size allows, you know, how much liquidity you have, how much cash. It doesn't matter when you enter, just once a week is fine. You'll come in here, take profit of 25%, close the trade early at 21 days, just like that. And then how much money do we want to allow to trade with? Again, no more than 30% of our account. So if you're running a $10,000 account, you want to do no more than 3,000. Again, if you're $100,000 or more, you do something like 30,000. So this is how you determine the buying power. Just like this, we set up all the rules, and now this bot will run for us based on exactly how we structured it. Now, if you're someone who's like, Austin, I don't really care about that, I just want to use it, just click on Pick an Auto Trader, and you can copy this, and right here we'll preload all of the settings for you, and you can just get rolling with it. Does that make sense? All right, this is the only tool that allows you to automate option selling. So whether you have your own strategy or you want to use one of our proven bots, you can do that in seconds. And so that is what strategy I'm running with in 2025 is the strangle strategy, at least for the first 3 to 6 months. I've run this in the past. It's been very good for me, very profitable, and especially great in neutral markets, which we're having right now. We're very sideways because we're waiting for something to happen, and this is going to take great advantage of that. Is that making sense? Are you guys getting this so far? How strangle is going to be? How I can kind of go with both sides? So this is sweet. I'm seeing a thumbs up. I'm seeing you guys are getting this, seeing the comments. All right, cool, cool, cool. I can see you guys are starting to get this. Okay, that's good. Sweet, sweet. Awesome. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second, and I'm going to go back to the slides, and we're going to talk about how to reduce risk, okay? We're going to reduce risk because, again, all option strategies have risk, just like this one has risk, which we'll talk about in a second. And we want to make sure that we are reducing that. So where did my Zoom go? Man, I really can't see anything with Zoom anymore. Okay, Zoom here, share screen, share this, share slideshow. Cool, sweet. We're back. Can you guys see this? Let me know in the chat. Can you guys see what we're doing? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let me know in the chat. Can you guys see these slides? David says yes. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Sweet. So we just covered the best strategy for 2025 in my personal opinion, which is a strangle strategy, how that's structured, and how you can simply plug that into the options auto trader to automate your trading, right? And so with that, who here thinks the options auto trader is awesome? You're like, wow, I can finally automate any option selling strategy. It makes sense. It's so simple. You just literally plug in what your criteria is and it just automates it for you. It's one of the first of its kind. It's very awesome. And not even that, you're like, wow, I get even if I don't know how to plug in the strategies, like I can just pick one of the proven bots that you've tested, that you have that you have back test for, that I can just do that. Awesome, cool. I see David saying yes. I see David saying yes. I see Johan saying yes. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I love you guys. Awesome. So now you have two choices, all right? Sorry, you have two choices. Either you continue trading manually, knowing how hard it is, knowing that you're going to miss out on trades, knowing that you won't be able to execute at the stop loss every single time like an automated system can, or you can use an automated system like the Options Auto Trader to fully leverage and automate your trading to create passive income and reduce risk. Now you might be saying, cool, but who exactly does this work for? It works for option traders with a strategy, option traders without one, right? Because I showed you how you can either create your own of any strategy, or you can pick one of our bots. It works for undefined risk. So if you just want to do spreads and iron condors to define your risk, which is basically an iron condor, the same thing as a strangle, or you can define your risk with defined risk strategies. You can do credit strategies, debit strategies, calendar strategies, all these can be automated through the platform. It works for option traders who trade stock options, ETF options, futures options, index options. Works for people with super complicated strategies and someone new to options but still wants passive income, regardless of where you're at in life. If you're just trying to generate an extra income on the side, whether you know much about options or not, this is the tool for you. And again, here's a story of exactly how Ryan did it. Again, I mean, I'm not going to speak for Ryan. Let's just hear him talk.
I think one thing, like even in some of our trainings that we've had, we talked about how this is the only bot that you actually know what it's doing. I have a bot right now. I mean, I could almost screen share if that's illegal, but it's trading Forex for me. I had $1,500 in there. I think I started with 13.95 to be exact. It got up to 14 because it's real slow. I'm trying to do 2% a month, $1,400 account. I mean, I don't expect much money, but I want to be low and slow. And so they got me up to 1460, I think it was. And I just checked it before I got on this call and it's down to 1370. So it took forever to get up there. And then it lost 70, $80 in a matter of like a day, 2, 3 days, And so, um, yeah, I would tell people find something you can trust, find a company because this one I actually know what it's doing. The other bot, they programmed it for me. I had to trust their system, what their strategy is. Are they swing trading? Are they day trading? I don't know. I have no clue. But at least with this bot, I know exactly what it's doing, why it's doing, and it actually follows my strategy or my trading style. So this is a no-brainer. And so now with the bot, it's just I sleep at night. There's times when you want to be in front of the computer all the time because you're always trying to make money. We're always taught to make money. Like that's just what we're taught as a whole. You're always gonna make money. And because we live in a world that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can always be making money. And so now, you're stuck in front of your computer every day, or you're out to dinner with your friends and you're still checking your phone, checking the market, always worried about your positions. I don't do that anymore. I mean, today I have to run around, didn't think about the market at all. So that's what the bot has done for me. It's not only made me money, but it's also taken away the stress of having to worry about are my positions protected.
Wow, isn't that awesome? Did you guys hear what Ryan said? First off, kudos to him making $3,000 a month, which is awesome. The money is great, right? But what he finally says, I can have peace of mind. I can go throughout my day and not have to worry about my positions because it's being managed. Guys, he's used other types of bots, and what he realizes is you need a system that you understand that you control, right? The auto trader we just went through, you set the rules and it follows your rules and your rules only, right? So you know exactly why it's doing what it's doing. You know how to improve it, how to tweak it, how to customize it. It's not some black box, okay? And so that's what Ryan says. Peace of mind, control, and now he's making passive money, which is awesome. So shout out to Ryan.
I think one thing,
Oops,
like
don't want
even
to
some of
replay that. Let's continue on. So, today you have learned the retirement income blueprint, how to turn $100,000 into reliable, stress-free income. Guys, you just simply take the strangle strategy, you plug it into the options auto trader, and now it's working for you. It's worked for Ryan, it's worked for me. Depending on the bots you do, it's going to be great. So, you've learned how to set up your money to then trade for you and work for you in a way that's consistent and reliable. You've learned, or I should say, next we're going into the 3 foolproof safeguards, the 3 hidden fail safes that protect your account from bear markets, market manipulations, and volatility spikes while keeping you in full control of your account. Why is this important? Every options trading has risk, and so we need to remove that risk as much as possible if we want this income to be reliable and consistent. Then we'll be getting into a real case study after that. All right, makes sense? Cool. So I heard this quote from Steve Burns, which says, if you do not manage risk in trading, then nothing else you do really matters. In the long run, you will just give back any profits. Who here has found this to be true, yes or no? Guys, this is 100% true. How many times have you had small winner, small winner, small winner, small winner, huge loss that knocked out all the profits? Or maybe you had big win, massive loss, right? And so many times we're in trades and we give it all back over time because of stupid losses. And so it doesn't really matter how much money you make. It's all about controlling the risk and controlling the losses. If you can do that, then you'll start to see that consistent profit that every one of us is trying to go for, okay? So, how do we do that? Well, in options trading, there's 3 big trading risks. You have manipulation risk, market crash risk, and options volatility risk, okay? So number 1 is manipulation risk, okay? The same way in the animal kingdom where once a hunter sees its prey and it attacks and it kills it, okay? We have the same thing in the financial space, it's just you can't see it as well, okay? These big institutions, hedge funds, stock operators, market makers, all these people people are able to see our orders as retail traders sitting out in the market, and they're able to take advantage of it and exploit it. Guys, let me put this into a real life example. How many times have you set up a stop loss for an option and it immediately got filled even though it shouldn't have, right? That's manipulation. How many times have you tried to fill an order and it got filled for a worse price than you wanted? That's manipulation. They're able to see your orders. They're able to change the market, move the market to get your order to fill for something that isn't something that you really wanted to fill at. And so we're being manipulated and targeted and taken advantage of by big institutions and stock operators when we are trading manually. Not only that, we also have market crash risk. Guys, when you sell options, selling options, although it's consistent and very profitable, can lead to huge losses. I'm talking thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on how much you invest, of course, right? So option selling, although great, does have a downside. And so especially we see this downside during market crashes. Here's someone, I actually pulled this live account here from Reddit full of all the horror stories of someone who was selling options, and then during one of the crashes, his portfolio dropped by $314,000. $314,000. So if you don't want a loss like that, then you need to understand how to cap your risk, which is what we'll be discussing here in a second. Last but not least, we have manipulation risk, market crash risk, and now we have option volatility risk. Okay, there's so many different Greeks and things going on in options that most people don't understand. And you can spend a year trying to figure out how each one works, right? And if you want to do that, more power to you, go for it. But there's a lot of things we can do, just simple tweaks to remove a lot of the volatility risk using automation. And so again, if you're trading yourself, you're going to have to deal with manipulation risk yourself. You're going to have to deal with market crash risk yourself by constantly watching the chart, and you're going to have to deal with volatility risk by going on a year-long scientific study to figure out what all these Greeks and deltas means and how to properly use them, okay? But even if you get all that correct, you're still battling yourself. You're still having to worry about the fear and greed inside of you that says stay in the trade longer, no don't, no take profit, no don't, hold on, all this stuff that you're battling inside of your head. It's just a battle against yourself. So even if you get all these other things right and you reduce all this risk, which is very hard to do if you're trading manually, you're still going to have to beat out your emotions, beat out fear, beat out greed, and all the things that prevent you from being a good trader. Guys, so many people get in their own way by over trading. They get in their own way by not following a plan, or maybe not even having their own plan. And so if we can automate it, then we give ourselves all of this and we reduce the risk. Now you might be thinking, Austin, how do I do that? Well, by now you probably know that the answer is the options auto trader, right? And so how does it do this? Okay, well, first off, we remove manipulation risk because we allow something called rigged proof stops. So what in the world does this mean? Like in the animal kingdom, if the hunter cannot see the prey, it cannot attack. If it cannot see what to attack, it won't do anything. So if you put a brick wall, like in a zoo, between two animals, they're not going to see each other. It's going to be fine, okay? We do the same thing in the trading space. Typically, when you're trading as a manual trader and you put a stop loss order in, that order then goes sits on the market where these institutions and market makers and hedge fund people can easily see them and take advantage of them and execute them early, taking advantage of us. But if we put a brick wall between them and us and they can't see our orders, they won't know what to change and what to manipulate to get our orders to trigger, and that gives us an advantage. Or I should say that basically just levels the playing field, right? And so now we can actually trade and have stops that don't get taken advantage of. And that's what we do. We put a brick wall between you and the retail traders by having your orders sit on our exchange, on basically our server, and we only send them out when it's time for them to get filled. That way, these institutions cannot take advantage of them because they cannot see them. Is this making sense? Are you guys getting this? Are you seeing how you can use automation to kind of put the orders on our side and level the playing field once and for all so that you can finally have stops that get executed and that actually protect your account when they're supposed to. All right, guys, I hope you're getting this and I hope this makes sense. All right, cool. I'm seeing some people say yes. That's awesome. All right, next. We also get to manage risk during crashes. How in the world does this work? Okay, well, just like these new fancy cars, which are quite great, have early warning detection, like as you're getting really close to a car, it goes beep, 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 right? Some cars even start slowly applying the brakes for you. We have that early warning system too. It's called math. Okay, we can use math levels in the market to determine, hey, this is a strong turning point. This is a strong point where the market is likely to reverse. And we built that, or I should say, I built that into the options auto trader so that it gives you a warning signal. It kind of puts the wheels on brake and start to slow down as we get near that warning signal so that we can offload some of our trading risk when the market risk is high. And so again, you can see here, here's one of the times it happened. The math level here triggered right here, and it said, hey, this is a level where the market is likely to pull back or reverse. And so what we did is we slowly scaled out of some positions, and from there, the market went on to crash 10%, which could have lost me easily 10,000 to 20,000 or more dollar loss from my options selling. But now, hands free, it saw the risk coming, it decreased my buying power usage, and then allowed me to scale out of these positions before suffering majorly from this turn down. And so that's exactly what the options auto trader gives you. It allows you to have stops that actually work, that can't be manipulated. It gives you the ability to pre-warn crashes, but not only that, it eliminates volatility risk. Not 100% because nothing in the market is 100%, but you can eliminate 90% of all this Greek risk by doing one thing. And that is sizing your account correctly when, or I should say, based on VIX. Okay. If VIX is low as an option seller, our risk is really high. If VIX is high, we have the chance to make a lot of increased premium, increased money, increased income at a lower risk. Okay. And so now with just one click in the options auto trader, you can enable VIX-based buying power, which eliminates 90% of volatility risk because automatically will size your trading account, size your positions, whether you should have more positions or less positions on based on where VIX is. If VIX is at a higher risk time, we'll have less positions on. If VIX is at a lower risk time, we'll have more positions on. And just like that, most of the Greeks don't matter because we're now sizing correctly. Are you guys getting this? Is it making sense how you can eliminate the market risk, how you can eliminate all this stuff? And again, if you're wondering what is VIX or what is volatility, it basically just shows, hey, if the options have a chance of moving a lot or not. And so it's just an index that tracks how risky are the options. And so VIX says options are this risky, options aren't this risky, and we can use that to size our portfolio. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You can see that you guys are getting this. Awesome. I love it. Philip says yes. Awesome. Cool. So moving on, you might be saying, okay, this is awesome, but Austin, these are robots, right? We've seen so many movies, whether it's I, Robot or Terminator, where they come out to destroy us, right? They come out to kill us, the inevitable AI takeover, okay? And that is true, but our bots at the Options Auto Trader was designed with one thing in mind, that they are rules based. They only follow rules. They do not think for themselves. There is no AI. There is no black box. They are rules based. Basically, like, sometimes at a company where they say, hey, you do this, here's the checklist to do it, and you just follow the checklist and you're done. That's exactly what our bots do. You provide the bots with the checklist and the bots just follow that checklist, okay? So now we no longer have to worry about it doing something we shouldn't or losing control because we provided the rules and we can change them at any time. And that's exactly why the options auto trader will only ever do what you tell it and nothing different. And so here's some of the ways that we can control it with our rules, like the buying power limit. We get to tell this bot how much money it's allowed to trade with. That way it will never exceed that amount. It will never overtrade our account and will never go into margin risk or the broker calling us for more money because this bot is defined by a certain buying power limit that we set. Maybe you have a smaller account and you say, hey, I only want this bot to trade with 1,000. It will trade with no more than that. Or maybe you have a larger account, maybe $100,000 account, and you're like, trade with no more than 25,000. You set that and it will follow your rules. But not only that, it's fully transparent, right? We go one step above. Not only does it defined by rules, so you maintain control. We show you everything that's happening behind the scenes. We show you how the bot is executing, what rules it's following, how it's doing, and also when it fails, so that you know how to fix it, what went wrong, and you can change the rules so that they better fit you. Okay, so today so far you've learned the retirement income blueprint, the best strategy for 2025, and how to plug it into the options auto trader to automate it. You've learned how to use the options auto trader to remove the three biggest trading risk, being bear markets, market manipulation, and volatility risk, while keeping control of your full account. And now we're going to dive in to a real life case study of how Roman, a complete options newbie, made $3,070 in just 90 days using our options bots, and finally found the confidence to retire. So there's this quote that I once saw from Tony Robbins, which says, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already had success. Right? That's why most people have coaches, or why most people have teachers or professors, or you go to a trade school to learn electrician from a master electrician. Right? We're all learning from each other, and so our goal is to find somebody who's had success and what we want to have success in, and just model them. And so that's exactly what I built into the options auto trader. I've gone out and I scoured the internet for the best strategies. I back tested them. I traded them with myself, and I found them to work, and I provided them to everyone for use of the options auto trader. And so that's exactly what Roman did. He thought, I'm completely new. I know nothing about options. Let me just leverage what other people have already done to find success. And so that's what Roman did. And now he's gone on to make about $15,000 so far. Again, this was a screenshot I took in 2024 before 2024 ended. So in 2024, he made $15,000, which was insane and awesome since it was his first year using this. Shout out to Roman, right? But this is exactly what he did. This is his step process and how he did it. Okay. Step one, he signed up for the options auto trader. So he signed up for that. Step number two, he connected his broker. He brought in his broker account, which again, we support a lot of them like tastytrade, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, Tradier, as well as other things like TradeStation. So again, he connected his broker. And then he went and he found our strategy database, which includes our best list of bots. He went in there, he found the retirement income bots he was looking for, which was again the short-term and long-term 112. He picked these bots and he started running them. And these bots are the ones that had made him $15,000. And so again, he cloned those bots. He set up the safeguards. He's like, okay, this is the bot I want to use. This is how much money I want to allow it to use, right? He defined the risk of that bot. He said this bot should show no more than this amount. And then next thing you know, actually, I lied. It's $18,000. He actually made $18,000. That's awesome. So you can see here, $18,000. Again, he has the CL112, he has the ES112, and then he got confidence and started building his own ones as well, based on some calls that we had. And so again, that was the 5-step process. You see how simple that was? Sign up for the options auto trader. Makes sense? Are you getting this? Okay. Connect your broker. Clone one of our proven bots, like the one that I talked about today, the biweekly Rainmaker, the one that I'm using for 2025. Step number 4, set up the safeguards. Number 5, profit on autopilot. But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear it from Roman himself.
My biggest fear was that it's not going to work because stuff on the internet usually doesn't work. But that particular one, I'm impressed and shocked. I absolutely love it. And this is my honest opinion, by the way.
So
I was not paid to say that. Yeah, go ahead. I can actually think of retirement now because I can see the horizons, which is a huge thing for a lot of people, I'm sure. So that's the thing. So once I start using AutoTrader, I basically can see the timeline, when I'm going to reach my goal. Starting, I believe it was March, year-to-date profit, and again, it's my first time rodeo. I didn't know nothing about options before. I mean, I did know about options, but I never trade options. So, and I made a bunch of mistakes that nothing to do with a trader. Made $3,070. Altogether, maybe it took me like the whole thing. It took about an hour of my time since March to we're in May.
That's awesome. I mean, that's the whole goal of this, right?
Right. So this is as hands off as it can be.
Did you guys hear that? Literally 1 hour to set up the options auto trader, and then from there he went on to make $3,000. Guys, how many of you guys are working in a job where it kind of feels like you're stuck? You're just working, working, working. You can't really see retirement. You're not really saving as much as you'd like, and your money's not working for you. Well, that's exactly where Roman was, and then now he was like, oh my gosh, I see my money working for me. I can see myself retiring because I'm actually able to generate money without having to do much. Like, it's working for me, and that's what brought him hope about being able to retire, which I absolutely love and am happy for Roman for. Skip past this, okay? But not only that, but Lorna's done it. Lorna now works at Simpler Trading after she retired as a software developer. Again, she's using these bots to make monthly income as well. Don, a retired VP of sales, has used this program to make money as well. Tom, who's a retired entrepreneur, uses this as well. You might have seen these people before. But anyways, these are just some of the few people who use this platform to generate monthly income to help them in retirement and to help them build for retirement. Okay. So now you might be asking, can I do this too? And the answer is yes, and here's why. Look, we have hundreds of successful users, over 600 now, and most of them have no prior experience with trading or option selling. They're like brand new, just like Roman. And what's awesome is we can help someone who has no experience getting started because that's how simple this is. But not only that, it's a very minimal investment required. Bare minimum, you need $2,000. Obviously, I recommend that most people have 10,000 or more. But again, you can start off with only 2,000. This program was specifically built and designed for professionals who are near retirement or at retirement and want to generate reliable monthly income. So it sounds like you, that is who this is for, and it works whether you have technical experience or not. Literally, you saw how simple it is to set up. You connect your account, you click on a bot you want, and you say, this is the amount of money you're allowed to use. And just like that, you're good to roll. So now the question is, how much money can I make? Okay, if you're trading with $50,000 to $100,000, I should say using one of our bots, your target should be around $2,000 a month. If you're using $100,000 to $500,000, your profit should be to make around $500 per month. This is on average. You know, good months will be a lot better, worse months will be a lot worse, or maybe even negative. And then again, if you have accounts that have 500,000 to $1 million, you'll probably be making about $10,000 or more per month. So this, I would say, is the targets that you should go for in your first 30 days. And I've seen a lot of members with these starting account sizes make roughly this amount, okay? So again, I can't promise, this is no promise of returns. You might even lose money because options are super risky, but here are some of the targets you should look at. Okay, and what does this process look like as well? The process is super simple to follow. Step one, set up the options auto trader, which means sign up for it and connect your broker. Step number two, use our in-house paper trading feature to test out all of the bots that we give you. Step number three, find your favorite paper bot that works the best and then move it to your live trading account and start rolling. So you hear that? Sign up for the options auto trader. Use our paper trading system for a week or 2 weeks, then move your favorite bot into live trading and you can get going from there. Is that making sense? Is that easy enough of a process to follow? Are you guys getting this? Okay, cool. Sweet. I see yeses. Awesome. So on this training so far, we've covered the strategy that's going to work best for 2025, or at least for the first 3 to 6 months, which is a Strangle strategy, how we can connect that into the options auto trader and how that automates all our trading and reduces our risk by supporting roof prig stop losses, or actually rig proof stop losses. It manages our risk during crashes using an early warning system. It eliminates volatility risk by automatically sizing up and down our positions. The 5 simple steps to get started, and how a complete newbie made $3,070 in his first 3 months with only 1 hour of setup. So let me ask you now, was our time together so far enjoyable and valuable? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. Do you now feel more confident in your ability to generate options income on autopilot, yes or no? Is it fair to say that using these lessons today, you will have an unfair advantage over other option sellers and traders who do not have this? I'm seeing so many guys say yes. Awesome. That's awesome, guys. So, would you be interested in seeing an amazing offer to help you get started with this quickly? Something to kind of shortcut the learning path and get started so that you can actually start doing this by tomorrow? Sweet, sweet. I'm saying yes, yes, already in. Awesome, awesome. Well, for special limited time only, I am putting together a program called Retire Using Options Bots program. And it's super simple and it's going to help you with the main goal, which is to retire using these options bots. So here's what you're going to get when you sign up for this program today. You're going to get 12 months for free of the options auto trader. Did you guys hear that? Free. The options auto trader is free for the next 12 months. Okay. So whether you're a current member or not, whether you're just now joining for the next 12 months, when you sign up, this is free. Okay. So when you join this program, you'll get the next 12 months free. So here's what our members get as options auto trader members. They can connect 10 different broker accounts. They can use 25 live trading bots, 50 paper trading bots, $100,000 limit per bot. They get priority support, email, live chat, and Zoom. They'll be able to automate strategies like cash secured puts, 112 bear trap, iron condor, credit spreads, iron condors, debit spreads, credit spreads, everything you want to, a custom strategy like a calendar, a 111, a 1122, whatever it is you want to automate, you can do through this platform. But not only that, you'll be able to get rid of some things that cost you money, like any options alert subscriptions. If you subscribe to an alert subscription, you no longer need to go to that Discord and follow it and whatever. And honestly, it probably doesn't work anyways. And you no longer have to pay for that. So you can get rid of that. You can also get rid of any trading signals, get rid of any charting software because we'll now handle all this for you. No overwhelming courses because literally 5 steps and you can get set up with this. Any market research subscriptions, because again, this is just a rules-based system that works for you. You don't need to do much market research, if any. You can get rid of any trading journaling software because we allowed you to do notes and journaling inside the software already. You can get rid of advisor and performance fees. Guys, most people pay $10,000 or more a year for these fees for advisors to literally do nothing. Now you can connect it to the options auto trader and literally we're not going to charge any performance fees. You can get rid of risk management tools because we handle the risk for you. You can get rid of analytics software that's probably costing you $100 a month and we do that for you for free. You can get rid of option screeners if you don't need them. You can get rid of emotional trading and the losses that come from it, over trading, fear, hype, greed, exiting early, exiting too late. You can get rid of the stress from checking trades 24/7. Literally, with one tool, the options auto trader, you can get rid of all of this, which can save you as much as $600 a year, if not more. But not only that, David says there is no FOMO because the auto trader places the trade for you, but within the conditions you choose. So you don't have to worry, did I enter at the right time or miss out on the trade? How many of you guys feel this way? Sometimes you miss out on the perfect entry, you miss out on the best exit, but now you can do that for you every single time, right? And it says by using the auto trader, you take emotions out of the equation, and by strictly following rules, you're able to be profitable instead of hoping the stock bounces back. Guys, are you guys getting this? Isn't this awesome? Like he's saying, no more FOMO, no more emotions, just consistent profit. And he says, guys, give the auto trader a try. You only have money to gain. And that's from David's mouth, not mine. Bruce also said, because he's from New Zealand, he says, guys, for people outside the US, this is a game changer, right? He says, guys, if you're outside the US, this is also great for you. Why? Because while the market is open, it's typically your bedtime, and so you can't trade. But now he's able to set it up and let it run its course, and it works for him. He says, amazing system, AAA plus, 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 plus. I was never even able to get that grade in school. So shout out to Bruce, guys. Can you see this system is next level? But not only that, last but not least is Steve. Steve says, I love this service. It takes the work out of income generation from option selling. Do you guys hear that? Guys, if you've been selling options for any amount of time, you know it works. But the problem is there's so much time and effort that you put into it, right? But now you can take all the work out by simply plugging your rules into this bot and letting it run for you. So shout out to Steve. I hope you guys are getting this and I hope it's making sense. So you might be asking, what if I'm already in options auto trader account? Like what if I'm already on a trial or I already have a plan, a monthly plan or yearly plan, whatever? What's going to happen? Well, don't worry. I will be upgrading your existing account and pushing out the payment for another year, right? So no matter what type of plan you have, you're a trial member, you have no plan, whatever it is, the next 12 months from when you invest in this program is going to be free. Okay, so you get the next 12 months pushed out for free. So you might be asking, okay, Austin, but what happens after 1 year? Are you going to charge me $1 million? Of course, I'm not going to charge you $1 million, right? It's only $197 a month after the first 12 months, which means that you go for 12 months, you get to use the bots to make a lot of money, and then it's only going to continue at $197 a month, which is literally nothing, okay? And so here's the question. If you would have told me just 3 to 6 months ago, let's go with 6 months ago, that I would have a bot that's making me anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000 every single month on autopilot, I would not have believed you. But like, there's no way that can happen. And the truth is, I have no idea what's going to happen to you. You could create a bot that goes on to make a $500 a month, $1,000, $10,000 a month. I don't know what that is going to be. So the only thing is to sign up now. Figure that out, and at the end of 12 months, you can then decide if it's a good fit for you to continue or not, or to decide what plan you want. Is that fair? Is it okay if we just get plugged in and actually use this for the first 12 months and see what will happen before we make a decision? Okay, cool. I'm seeing some yeses, so I'm glad that's fair. Okay, so just a reminder of what you're going to get. You're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1 year Pro plan, a $2,364 value. And again, I'm also going to throw in the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, okay? Because the thing is, you need to know how to get the most out of the software. I literally just finished recording this today. It's awesome. It goes over like everything you need to know of how to use the Options Auto Trader, how to connect your broker, how to pick the best bot for your situation, how to create a bot if you want to do that, and so much more. So if you want to get started very quickly in less than 30 minutes, this course walks you through that step by step. And so this works for options traders with a strategy, if you have one that you're using now. Option traders without a strategy, like maybe say you just want to use one of ours, that works too. Undefined risk trades, defined risk trades, credit, debit, calendars. If you're wherever you're at on your trading journey, this works for you. And again, if you're just someone who's completely new, you just want to create some passive income on the side, this is who that program was built for. Okay, so what you're going to get: the Options Auto Trader 1 year Pro plan, a $2,364 value. The Options Auto Trader Masterclass, a $997 value. That's a total value of $3,361. But you might be saying, but Austin, I don't have a strategy. It's missing. I'm new to this. No worries. I got your back. And by now you should know that, right? I have your back. Okay. So I'm going to be giving you my proven plug and play bots. Okay. My starter bots that work best for people. I'm going to give you my retirement bots. And I'm even giving you the 2025 bot that I am using, the biweekly Rainmaker. So again, you can just go in and with one click start using these bots that have been back tested, are proven to work, and are being used by myself and 600 other of our currently active members. Okay, but not only that, these are the same bots that Ryan used to make $3,500 in his first 30 days. These are the same bots that Roman used to make $100 in his first 30 days. The same bots that David used to make $1,000 in his first 30 days, and the same bots that Dean made to make $700 in his first 30 days. So guys, no matter where you're at, an absolute beginner or not, you have advanced, you can use these bots to start making money just like these people did. Okay, so we can do this for you. And so you might be saying, what are you going to get? You're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1 year Pro plan, a $2,364 value. The Options Auto Trader Masterclass, a $997 value. The Proven Plug and Play Retirement Bots, which I'm super excited for, the $5,000 value. That's a total value of $8,361. And you might be saying, well, it looks like you're giving me a lot, Austin. I sure am. Well, I thought, what else could I give you? What else do you need? And I thought, you know what? I can give you a 45-minute onboarding call. So instead of just getting the software, the training on the software on how to use it, and giving you my bots preloaded, I'm also giving you a 45-minute onboarding call to help guide you through how to get set up in case you got stuck or have any questions. Guys, I have been hired by a lot of people, particularly by some high frequency trading hedge funds that literally paid me $2,000 for my time to help consult them on how to do this. So if you're wondering, can Austin help me automate my trading strategy? The answer is yes. I've done it for so many people. And instead of charging you $2,000 an hour like I charge them, it's literally going to be included with this program. So what you're going to get, you're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1 year Pro plan, $2,364 value. You're going to get the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, a $997 value. You're going to get my Proven Plug and Play Retirement Bots, a $5,000 value, and a 45-minute onboarding call, a $2,000 value. That's a total value of $10,361. Now, guys, if all this did was finally make you consistent income every month from options, would it be worth it? Ask yourself that, yes or no. If you could finally have a way where you make $500 every month without you having to do something, maybe $1,000 every month, maybe even $3,000 a month, how much would that mean to you? Would it be worth it to get an income generating asset that does that for you? If all this did was help you have true time freedom so that you're no longer stuck to the screen, you can actually spend time with your family, with your wife, with your kids, with your grandkids, would it be worth it? Because if all this did was gave you true time freedom, would it be worth it? Yes or no? If all this did was give you the ability to sleep at night because you're protected from market crashes and have real stop losses, would it be worth it? Yes or no? Right? Hopefully for most of you guys, it would be yes. Guys, my greatest loss was $15,000. So if I can use a tool that prevents that, well, then I basically just saved myself $15,000, right? And so again, this is totally worth it for me. So I had two choices when putting this program together. First option, go as cheap as possible and try to incentivize me to sell as many as possible, which it really wouldn't incentivize me to stack the value because I'm trying to sell as many as possible. Or the second option, which requires a little higher investment from you, but in exchange, I can devote more of my resources to help guarantee your success. And by now, you know which option I picked. I picked the second option because I want to make sure you have the best success. It requires a little higher investment on your end, but I can give you a lot more of my time and energy. So now you can see why this is a good deal at $10,000. If I charge you $10,000, it would be a great deal because it would give you an income producing asset. It would save you from a lot of stupid and kind of big losses, and it would also give you time freedom away from the screen, which I guarantee your wife would love, right? Now, wouldn't it be a steal at 5,000 instead of 10,000 to be a steal at 50% off that, right? That means in 1 month I could make back the cost of it, and then I would also continue to do that and make that every single month, right? It'd be a steal at 5,000. And for the general public, I'm charging about $1,997. So if you're not on this webinar and you want to go sign up for 12 months of the Options Auto Trader, you don't even get all these bonuses, but it's literally $2,000. But because I'm looking for more testimonials, guys, I'm trying to get as many as possible. So this software is undeniable and awesome. So far, we have a lot of them, but I want more. And so because I'm looking for more testimonials, I'm going to give you an insane deal if you agree to let me share your results on futures training. Guys, say yes in the chat. Say yes, Austin. I'm okay with an insane deal, and I'm okay with you sharing my results. And so if you're okay with me sharing your results, then I will give you access to this. We have Daryl says yes, Shashi says yes, Guri says yes, Philip says yes. Okay, cool. So I'm glad you understand what's working here. You do this, you put this into action, you agree to that, and then I'll be able to share your trainings, which share your results, which I'm super excited for. Okay, so here's the deal. You can get started now for just $997. You get all of this for $997. And you can open up a new tab now and go to oatdiscount.com/retire. oatdiscount.com/retire. If you open up a new tab, you should be able to go there and sign up for this right now. And so again, guys, look, so far, I put 2,500 hours into this, which is over 1 million or more seconds that I spent into making the software amazing. So a lot of time. And if I would have hired a software team to put this together, this software would have easily cost $500,000 or more. Guys, it's so much money that this would cost. But because I want to give you an insane deal, you can literally get started now and get this whole software and the training and the bots and an onboarding call for just $997. Get started now. Go open up a new browser tab, oatdiscount.com/retire. Okay, remember how I had two choices? Well, now you have two choices. The first option, do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is a 100% risk-free. Or the second option, make this small investment today compared to all the value you get in return and just give it a shot. Guys, my business motto is simple. If I can't make you money, then I don't deserve yours. This is something I obsess over. I want to make sure that everybody in my program has success, and that is my goal. That is literally everything I drive to every single day. And so almost all of our members are having success, which I'm super excited to say, and that's what I'm here to help you do as well. So here's my 30-day money-back guarantee in case you guys are like, okay, I'm not going to like this, okay? First off, you're going to love it, so don't worry. But if for any reason you don't like it, and I mean any reason, I mean even if you make $1,000 and then still decide it's not for you, I'll still give you your money back. So if you sign up today and you don't like it for any reason, I don't care if it's 29 days, 28 hours, and 59 minutes from now, aka the last minute, and you message me, I will give you all your money back. I don't care if you made money or whatever, I'll still give you your money back because again, I just want you to try it. All right. Does that sound fair? Give it a 30-day honest test drive to see how this works. All right, cool. If you guys think that's fair, that's awesome. But not only that, because like I said, I like to put my money where my mouth is, unlike other traders, because they just sell you stuff and they don't actually want to help you. I have a 90-day performance guarantee. And that's this. If you don't make 2 times your money back in the first 90 days, I will give you a full refund and I'll allow you to keep access to everything for an entire year. Okay? Did you hear that? I'm going to give you all your money back. And instead of taking away your access from the auto trader, I'm going to let you keep access for the rest of your year. So you get access to the software, you get access to the training, you get access to all the bots, onboarding calls whenever you need. You get access to that for free, and I'll give you all your money back if you haven't made at least 2 times your money back. Why? Because my goal is for you to make money. Whether I get paid or not, I don't care. I want you to make money. And so that's what this 90-day performance guarantee is. In order to qualify for this, there's only 2 conditions. One, you must be using one of our proven bots because, again, our proven bots are, well, proven to work. And so if you use them, I know you'll have some success with it. And then also have an account of at least $50,000 that you can actually implement all of our bots, okay? And so those kind of the 2 conditions. So if you are okay with a 30-day money back guarantee, a 90-day performance guarantee, and you're ready to get started, go to Get Started Now, oatdiscount.com/retire, and a new browser tab. And now the real question is this, okay? Is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out, which if it does even half of what I claim today, could pay for itself in as little as 30 days. Guys, you can set your first bot, and in the first month, you could make your money back. That's how powerful this is, okay? Here's everything you're going to get. You're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1-year pro plan, a $2,364 value. You're going to get the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, a $997 value. The Proven Plug and Play Retirement Bots, a $5,000 value. A 45-minute onboarding call, a $2,000 value. A total value of $10,361. And you can get started now for just $997, okay? One-time payment, $997. You get access to all of this stuff. And again, you can get started now, oatdiscount.com/retire. That is oatdiscount.com/retire. And I'm going to make sure everyone has that link. So I'm going to type it in the chat right now. Again, oatdiscount.com/retire. Perfect. All right, moving on. Plus, I'm not just giving you that. When you invest in this program today, you'll also get 3 incredible bonuses, okay? Number 1, you'll get my tax saving blueprint course. This course shows you exactly how to cut your trading taxes in half, okay? It shows you how to trade the right assets to cut your trading down, how to stop paying double the tax with the Roth-Cell rule, and other things you can do to slash your trading taxes. Guys, I implemented all these steps and I saved $3,000 on my trading taxes. Did you guys hear that? This can literally save you money. You invest in this program today, you get this course for free, and it can save you more money than what you paid for this program. So guys, literally bonus number 1, tax saving blueprint. I'm also going to give you bonus number 2, retire using options bots course, right? This is designed around how you can use these bots, the best bots to use to get you from where you are now to retiring. Whether you're trying to build your nest egg or you're trying to use it now to retire. This is what this course does. So if you're trying to retire using options, this is the course for you. I'm throwing it in for free when you sign up today. Not only that, this is brand new. I'm giving you access to bonus number 3, which is 3 months of direct access coaching. So when you get access, when you sign up for this program today, and that's only for the people who sign up today, they will unlock a private channel in Discord after an hour of signing up to this program that is called Direct Access Coaching, which where you get direct access to me, and in less than an hour, I will respond to all your questions with a Loom recording so that you know exactly what to do step by step for any questions you had. So again, in addition to the onboarding call, I am here to help guarantee your success. And so what I'm going to be doing is giving you direct access to me. Most people charge literally $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 for coaching for 3 months. I'm going to give it to you for free when you invest in this program today. So get started now, oatdiscount.com/retire. So here's everything you're going to get. Okay, you're gonna get the Options Auto Trader 1 Year Pro Plan, a $2,364 value. You're gonna get the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, a $997 value. You're gonna get the Proven Plug and Play Bots, a $5,000 value. You're going to get the 45-minute onboarding call as a $2,000 value. Bonus number one, the tax saving blueprint, a $3,000 value. It's personally saved me that much money and could save you that much too. Bonus number two, the retirement income course. You'll also get 3 months of direct access coaching to make sure all your questions get answered on what bots, how to set it up, and what you're doing so that you can get results the fastest. It's a total value of $19,358, and you can get started now for just one payment of $997. And you can get started now by clicking on oatdiscount.com/retire. Just put in your name, your email, your shipping address, because actually we're going to ship you out something fun later. And then you'll also be able to put in your credit card, and you'll get access to this program for just $997. As soon as you check out, you'll be sent to a page where you can access all the resources as well as schedule your onboarding call. And you'll also be sent an email with the link to access all your resources. So you get immediate access to everything when you sign up today, which is awesome. And so the question is, if you haven't signed up now, then when? Okay, if you haven't signed up now, then when? Okay, have you ever heard about when the best time to plant a tree is? Right? The best time to plant a tree was 15 years ago, because today it would be big and it would be providing you shade. But if you didn't do it 15 years ago, then the best time is now, right? Plant a tree now. In the next 5 years, you'll actually have something there. And so if you feel like, Austin, I've wasted too much time, I haven't done this, just start. Guys, you saw Roman 3 months, and then actually in his first 6 months of the program made $18,000. Just start. I don't know where it can take you, but if you just start and join now, you'll be able to see that. And again, you basically have a 30-day trial, because in 30 days you can ask for your money back, and no problem. You get it all back even if you made money, okay? Guys, sometimes I wish I had a DeLorean like from Back to the Future, where I could have my future self come to me and just like shake me and be like, Austin, just start. Here's the roadmap, right? This is exactly what I've done for you. I go, Austin, here's the roadmap. Don, here's the roadmap, or whatever your name is. Michael, here's the roadmap, right? And I showed it to you so you can avoid all the pitfalls, all the mistakes. You can just get started, because that's what holds most people back, is the silly mistakes. Now remember, I am giving you my free bot when you join today. And again, whether you join the Options Auto Trader or not, just by tuning in live, I'm giving you this bot. And so again, I will give this a free download to you at the end of this training for staying on. So I thank you so much, and I have not forgotten about that. Okay, we're going to dive into Q&A now. And so this means that if you have a question, put it in the Q&A channel, not the webinar chat, the Q&A channel, and I'll make sure to get to all the questions after going over some frequently asked questions, okay? So I will get to all your questions if they're in the Q&A channel. So for the next 20 minutes, I will be doing Q&A. I'm going to go over some questions that I commonly get, and then we'll go over your questions, okay? So just a reminder, here's everything you get when you sign up today. You're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1 Year Pro Plan, a $2,364 value. You're the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, the retirement bots, the onboarding call, the tax saving blueprint, the retirement income course, and 3 months of VIP coaching, a total value of $19,358 for just one payment of $997. So again, what broker accounts do you support? tastytrade, Charles Schwab and Thinkorswim, TradeStation, and Tradier. So if you have one of those brokers, you're good to go. If not, you can easily set one up and get started. How many brokers can I connect? You can connect up to 10 brokers. Is it safe to connect my broker? Yes, all brokers are being connected through the broker site. So you literally get redirected to the broker site to sign up. We don't see passwords. We don't see credentials, nothing like that. Super secure. Can I only pick one bot, or can I use multiple? You can use up to your limit, okay? So for most of you, that's going to be a 25 live bot limit, which means you can have 25 live bots running across all your accounts, which means if you have 25 accounts, we can have a bot and each account running. Question, can I access the Options Auto Trader from my phone, from an iPad, or computer? Yes, you can access it from any device with an internet access, okay? And when you do, it's super simple. Just log in and you have access to everything. Okay, what's the cost after the first free year of the Options Auto Trader, right? Like, what if I'm already a member, okay? Well, you invest in this program today, and this program costs $997. So you invest in in this program. And whether you have an account already or not, your next payment won't be for another 12 months. So this program, this coaching, the courses, all this costs $997 and will also push your auto trader out for 12 months. So if you have a current plan, you won't be billed for another 12 months. And after that 12 months, again, you'll be able to pick what plan you want to continue on. We'll send you a reminder. We'll be like, hey, your billing is coming up. Here are some plans you can pick. This might be cheaper for you or whatever. We'll show you that. But by default, you're going to be put on the $197 a month plan, which can easily be canceled at any time before that happens. Question, will it have a report of what the bots are doing in my account? Yes, our system is fully transparent. You'll see what the bots are doing, how it's doing it, and you can change it as you wish. Remember, rules-based system, it follows your rules. How would I get started as a beginner who is new to options and doesn't have their own strategy? Well, just like Roman, you sign up for the options auto trader, you connect your broker, and then what you do from there is you pick one of our bots. Again, I showed you a great strategy that's probably going to work well for 2025, which is the Strangle strategy. You can use that bot, which is already preloaded in those bots, and you can get started with that right now. Super simple. And again, remember, when you get started today, you're going to get a 1-year pro plan. You're going to get the options auto trader masterclass. You're going to get the proven plug and play retirement bots. You're going to get the 45-minute onboarding call. You're going to get the tax saving blueprint, the retirement income course, the 3 months of VIP coaching, all for just one payment of $997. You can get started today. Again, if you want to get started now, go to oatdiscount.com/retire, open up a new browser tab, oatdiscount.com/retire. Next question, what if I want to connect with TradingView or third parties? We have a simple webhook system that, unlike most people who have to kind of code some things, you can literally just in a few clicks connect to TradingView. Do we support webhooks and API for custom coding? Yes, if you're a coder and you want a custom code, we do have a public API for you. What if I want to enter trades myself but have the bot manage it? Well, then you're in good company. A lot of our people do that. Lorna, who I showed earlier, who works with Simpler Trading, that's what she does. She enters the trades herself, then she gives them to the bot to manage. So you can do that as well. What if I want to enter? What if I want to enter my trades, but I want to close them myself? Well, you can do that as well. It's super simple, right? You let the bot enter, and then you can manually close it through your broker, and we'll update that on our site. Guys, remember, your broker and the system is synced up, so we can do it all together. What price does the options auto trader fill at? Like what if I'm trying to fill the options price? Do I get a good fill? Yes, this works just like a live person. It's going to try to place it at the mid price, then it's going to slowly adjust it until it gets filled. So yes, we try to get you the best fill every time and slowly adjust it just like a human would. That's one way that, number one, we get you the best fill, and number two, kind of avoid being flagged as a bot and then market makers start looking into us so that we can keep you under the radar. So again, that's awesome. What assets can I do? You can do a lot of things, from futures to indexes to stocks. Again, we support all liquid assets, SPY, SPX, Apple, Amazon, NVIDIA, all those stuff you can automate through this platform. And regarding the strategies, well, you can automate any strategy you want. Strangles, credit spreads, debit spreads, iron condor, strangles, selling puts, selling calls, buying puts, buying calls, calendars, whatever you want to automate through options, this is the tool for you. It's literally the options auto trader. It handles everything. Now you might be saying, what if I have a smaller account? Will the options auto trader trigger a PDT violation on my account? Number one, we actually have bots that get around the PDT rule. So we have ways to get around it. So if you have a small account and you want to trade every day of the week, one of our pre-built bots does that, and it gets around the PDT rule, which is awesome. Also, we check for PDT before we enter a trade. We see, can this account handle it? If so, we put on the trade. If it would trigger a PDT rule, then we don't. We cover all the risk for you, and we look at that for you. We are traders. I am a trader. I know how this works, and so it's been programmed to handle that for you. Now, before we get too far into this, since the timer is counting down, don't worry, I'll get to your questions here soon. I'm almost done. When you sign up today, you're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1-year Pro plan. You'll get the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, the proven plug and play bots. You'll get the 45-minute onboarding call. You'll get the tax saving blueprint. You'll get the retirement income course. You'll get 3 months of the VIP course. That's a $19,358 value. You can get started now with just one payment of $997. Go to oatdiscount.com/retire. Open up a new browser tab. Go to oatdiscount.com/retire. Okay, question. Can I enter based on indicators and trend and support and resistance levels? Yes, it's super easy through our TradingView integration. What symbols do you support? Like I mentioned, we support Apple, AMD, Amazon, Google, INDC, Meta, all the popular ones, including ETFs and futures as well. So we support all of them. Question. If I have money in my IRA, will that work? Yes, we have a lot of traders on our platform using their IRA. Why? Because it's tax advantage, which is awesome. We even have a couple pre-built bots that are very consistent that were built to work for IRA accounts. So yes, we have some IRA bots as well. Do I need to keep my computer on for this to work? A lot of people ask, do I need to keep my computer on? Do I need to stay logged in? Things like this. No, this all works in the cloud for you. So whether you're logged in or not, this will work. You can log out, and it will still be running in the background for you 24/7. Okay. Now, my question is, why haven't you signed up yet, guys? Literally, you're going to get the Options Auto Trader for an entire year. You're going to get the masterclass. You're going to get the retirement bots. You're going to get an onboarding call. You're going to get my tax saving blueprint, my retirement income course, and 3 months of VIP coaching. This is a brand new program for just you guys who sign up today, which is insane. You can get started now at oatdiscount.com/retire, oatdiscount.com/retire. Whoops, I totally messed that up. I meant to go to the Q&A. We're about here. Sorry. Whoops. Okay, anyways, continuing on. This is live, this happens. Okay, I'm going to the Q&A channel, so if you haven't pulled that up yet, make sure to go there, because that's where you're going. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to look at the most recent start backwards. John said, what strategy can you use to avoid the day trading rule? We have a zero DTE bot that manages risk tightly, but allows the trades to expire. And when it expires, it does not trigger the PDT rule. So that's what the bot does. Can I also enter RSI limits? Yes, you can do that with our TradingView webbook. You simply connect it. There's a whole course on that inside our help desk on how to do that. Eddie says, can you automate buying and selling futures contracts directly also, or options only? Eddie, at the moment, this is only for options trading. So you can buy options, sell options, whatever you want to do with options, but no underlying contracts. I'm sure that's coming in the future, but right now we're just options. David says, can we do covered calls? Yes, you can sell a call on a stock you already own. You can set it up like that. It's super simple. Johan says, so will the market makers frown on bots? Nope, they will not frown on bots. 70% of trading is currently being done by bots, and that was back in I believe it was 2021 that article came out. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's around 80 or 90% now. Bots are amazing, and we can use them to leverage stuff and get and basically we're just leveling the playing field. These hedge funds and stuff have been using bots to take advantage of us for years, and now we can actually finally just level the playing field and get back to even. Okay, Stefan says, if I run something like a 112, which I do, I have a hedge on these. Is it a good idea to remove the hedge from OAT? Yeah, so actually the Options Auto Trader will automatically hedge your trades once they close. So for instance, if you're doing a 112 that automatically hedges after, you can say hedge my position, and we will automatically hedge that trade when it hits your take profit. So we can do stuff like that for you. You can create separate bots for it, but that way it's just a set it and forget it type of approach. Can we do partial closes? Not at the moment, but that's coming. Raymond says, so if I'm already a member and I sign up today, you extended my account will be extended for 12 months from now, but my card will not be charged until 12 months from now. No, this program that you're investing in right now, the masterclass, the onboarding call, the retirement bots, the courses, and most importantly, the 3 months of VIP coaching, all that is costing you $997. So you'll be charged today for that, and then you won't have to pay for the Options Auto Trader again for 12 months. So you pay today, and your trial or your Options Auto Trader next payment will be extended for another 12 months, which is an insane deal. Because if you wanted to get a year access, it would cost you at least $2,000. And so, can I enter a zero DTE tranches with this bot? Yes, you can. Which is basically multiple enter. Can I enter multiple times a day with this bot? Yes, you can set that bot to enter up like that. It can connect to TOS. Yes. Um, and so, yeah, let's see, Robert. How do I know if you're one of the first 15 people? As soon as this webinar ends, I will reach out. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be mentioning that. Let's see, Sean, Alfred. If I have a strategy, can I get help to make it a bot? Yes, that is what our onboarding call is for. And if you also sign up today, then you have 3 months of VIP coaching. So I can also walk you through there as well. So whether you do the onboarding call or the 3 months of coaching, I will help you set up any bot you want there as well. What if I'm broke and have no money? Then this is not a platform for you. You need at least $10,000, if not $50,000, to truly take advantage of this platform. So again, I'm looking for working class professionals who make a decent income, who have at least $50,000 to deploy to these strategies. Okay. If you have that, then you're good to go. Again, if you have less, that's fine, but I'm looking at that's my target person. So if you're broke and have no money, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. These strategies take money to run. Hey, Kevin, how can we set up our coaching? Again, once you sign up, you will get access to a private Discord called Direct Access Coaching, where you'll be able to message me and that goes straight to me. Perfect. What is the minimum account size to use these bots? Depends on the bot you're using, right? Some only take $500. Some it could take about 8,000 or more. It depends on the bot you're running, but I recommend an account size of about 900, about $50,000, and it will cover more than everything. $10,000 could work too. Just a reminder, since we're coming down to the wire on the timer, which is where I'm going to jump off this call, and you're going to miss out on some bonuses and things like that. Let me just say what you're going to get. Remember, you're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1-year Pro Plan, a $2,364 value. You're going to get access to the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, a $997 value. You'll get the 45-minute onboarding call, a $2,000 value. You'll get access to bonus number 1, the tax saving blueprint, a $3,000 value. You'll get access to the retirement income course. I keep doing that. That's terrible. That's 6 minutes. 3 months of VIP coaching based on a total value of $19,358. You can start now with just one payment of $997. Okay, cool. I'm still looking through the comments here. It says, can I use Thinkorswim? Yes, you can use Thinkorswim. You can use TOS, Charles Schwab, TradingView, Tasty Trade, Tradier. All those brokers can be used. Someone says I'm already a member of TradeSteward, which is a competitor. I see you are doing better than them. Yeah, so our platform compared to there's one or two other automated systems. Ours works so much better because we're simple, right? We make it super simple, as you saw, to automate your trading. I showed you in this platform how just a few steps you can automate your strategy, even if you're not a pro. We give you pre-built bots that are proven to work. Guys, literally 90% of our members just use our pre-built bots and they're able to make money. Guys, I obsess about making sure that our bots are the best in the world, that they have low risk, high returns, and can give returns quickly. That's my goal, and that's how I built these plug and play bots. And again, they're yours for free when you sign up today, because I want to make sure you have success, and no other programs offer things like that. But now you're able to. Kevin says, thank you so much for creating something that helps so many people. Thank you so much, Kevin. It's truly my pleasure. Stefan says, Austin, if you ever come and visit Stockholm, Sweden, I will buy you and your wife a beer. I will take you up on that offer. I would love to go to Sweden. All right, cool. If there's any more questions, put it in the Q&A channel. Just some reminders here of what you're going to get. You're going to get the Options Auto Trader 1-year Pro Plan, a $2,364 value. You're going to get the Options Auto Trader Masterclass, a $997 value. The Proven Plug and Play Retirement Bots, a $5,000 value. 45-minute onboarding call, a $2,000 value. Bonus number 1, which is a tax-saving retirement, I should say a tax-saving blueprint. You'll get bonus number 2, which is a retirement income course, a $997 value. You'll get 3 months of VIP coaching, which is a $5,000 value. The total value of $19,358. You can start now with one payment of $997. Okay, guys, I see no more questions, which means I'll just skip to the end here. And so what we're looking at here is if you want to get access to the bot, you can go to oatdiscount.com/bot. Thank you guys so much for watching this training. I hope you learned something, learned the best strategy for 2025. And so I hope you can implement that, whether you do it manually or through a bot. I think it's really going to make some good money this year. Again, if you want to get access to the bot and all the details about it, whether you trade it manually or not, you can do so. Download my options bot there, oatdiscount.com/bot. Now, I will answer just a couple more questions. IBKR is not supported, and the return policy is a 30-day no questions asked money back return. So for any reason in 30 days you want a refund, you'll get a full refund and a 90-day performance guarantee. If you don't make at least 2 times your money back in the first 90 days, I'll give you your money back and you still get access to the site to use it. Now, again, questions. Again, do not call me. This is my personal number, and I don't do calls. I don't answer calls. No offense. So if you have a question about it, you can text me 936-442-1725. If you share this, I will hunt you down. Just kidding. This will also be cut out of the recording. This is just for you guys on here live. So yeah, so 936-442-1725. If you have any questions about the options auto trader, then you can do that. Again, this is only for people who are about to join, but have a question. If you're onboarding, make sure to go through the proper onboarding channels. You'll see when you sign up, it'll say schedule your onboarding call here, and we'll do all that there. And also direct access coaching is all done through Discord, so you can do all that there as well. Anyways, guys, oatdiscount.com/retire.